7 years after the abrogation of Article 370 and the reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir, the political debate remains as intense as ever. While supporters describe the move as a step towards integration and development, critics continue to raise concerns over autonomy and the political rights. But beyond the political rhetoric, one question stands out: that what has actually changed on the ground?
अनुच्छेद 370 के सभी खंड लागू नहीं होंगे सिवाय खंड 1 के।
Well, from railway connectivity and tourism to industrial investment and elections, the transformation of Jammu and Kashmir is increasingly being measured through infrastructure, economic activity, and public participation, rather than political slogans alone. Well, here is a closer look. Let us understand about each and every development in detail. Firstly, let us shed light on the connectivity revolution. Notably, one of the biggest milestones has been the completion of the 272-kilometer Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link. The project finally connects the Kashmir Valley with India's national railway network. Built through some of the world's toughest Himalayan terrain, the railway includes 36 tunnels and 943 bridges, including the Chenab Bridge, now recognized as the world's highest railway arch bridge. Alongside the railway, major infrastructure projects like the Zedmore Tunnel and the Jojila Tunnel are expected to provide year-round connectivity and reduce Kashmir's long-standing geographical isolation. Along with that, tourism has also rebounded despite terror challenges. Well, tourism has also witnessed significant growth as according to the government figures, around 1.8 crore tourists visited Jammu and Kashmir in 2025, despite the terror attack in Pahalgam earlier this year that claimed 26 lives. And the recovery has extended beyond traditional destinations such as Gulmarg and Pahalgam, with border areas including Gurej, Keran, Lolab and Dudhpatri emerging as the new tourist attractions. Well, the expansion of tourism has created fresh opportunities for local businesses, homestays, transport operators and guides. Now, let us highlight about the investment and the employment opportunities. Well, industrial investment has also shown noticeable growth as official figures indicate that rupees 5,824 crore worth of industrial investment was realized during 2025-2026. That is nearly 13 times higher than the average annual investment before 2021. And out of 440 industrial units registered under the centre's industrial policy, 390 have already begun production. Several private sector projects across pharmaceuticals, beverages, aluminium and film production are also underway. However, experts point out that the long-term success of all these investments will depend on whether they generate sustainable employment opportunities for the local youth. Notably, Jammu and Kashmir has also witnessed the democratic participation. Politically, the picture has also evolved as the 2024 Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections recorded a voter turnout of 63.9%. And the elections resulted in the National Conference led by Omar Abdullah forming the government despite the BJP's presence in the region. Observers say that the election demonstrated continued democratic participation while debates over restoring full statehood remain unresolved. And comparing both the sides of the LOC, the article also draws attention to the developments across the line of control. While Pakistan-administered Kashmir possesses considerable tourism and hydropower potential, and recent years have witnessed repeated protests over electricity tariffs, wheat prices, and governance issues. In 2024 and 2025, demonstrations led to violent clashes, forcing Islamabad to announce subsidy packages and negotiate with protest groups over basic public services and political representation. And 7 years after the constitutional changes of August 2019, the debate over Article 370 continues. But increasingly, the discussion is also being shaped by measurable developments on the ground, from railways and highways to tourism, industrial investment, and electoral participation. Supporters view these as evidence of integration and progress, while critics argue that economic development cannot replace political rights and constitutional concerns. And as Jammu and Kashmir continues its journey, both the development and democratic aspirations are likely to remain central to the conversation. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.